Hey, what's going on? It's your girl, Tampa Mystic, and we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. And listen, I have a special guest checking in tonight. I got a beautiful young lady. You guys stay tuned. Hey, and there she is. Lyric checking in. Lyric ENT, how are you, beautiful?
Hey y'all. Good, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. It's been storming over this way a little bit, so I'm praying that the Wi-Fi doesn't poop out on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It be acting a fool sometimes. But listen, it's your girl Tampa Mystic. We are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Thank you, everybody who's tuning in. I can see that there's already people checking in. So thank you guys. We are currently live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and 2 Facebook pages. So we live across the board. We got Lyric checking in. So go ahead and give us that official introduction.
What's up, y'all? My name is Larry NT. I am an artist of Bone Gristle Entertainment, and you're just checking in with me.
Hey, I see the banner behind you.
You know we gotta represent.
Yes, big facts, big facts. And look, Bone Gristle Entertainment already checking in right there on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are in any of the chat rooms, go ahead and leave a comment so we can bring it on the screen. We got to let Lyric and T know that you're here checking in. So, where you from originally?
I'm from North Augusta, South Carolina.
Okay, all right. So, are you still residing out there, or did you grow up there and move? Talk to us a little bit about that.
I still live here. I've been living here since I was born.
Okay, what was it like growing up out there?
It's very calm and
Yeah.
funny. It's just a lot of stuff going on, per usual.
Yeah. So, would you say that growing up out there had any influence whatsoever on you wanting to pursue music?
No, I just like grew up wanting to do music all the time. I always like played a little superstar stuff, so I was just like, I want to be famous. I want to be famous and stuff. So I just always did that.
I know that's right. So I always got to find out then, if it wasn't the city that influenced you, was there anybody in particular within the music industry that was a motivation for you or influence for you?
No, but when I got older, it was SZA. Like I seen myself in her.
Okay, there you go. There's always got to be an artist somewhere that you have a reference to, most definitely. You
Yeah.
got a lot of people checking in. I've been putting all their comments up on the screen. Shout out to everybody here tuning in, supporting. I just wanted to say I appreciate that because as an independent artist, one of the hardest things to do is get people to support, because
Yeah.
a lot of times, your day ones and your close ones, they're gonna support, but outside of that, they really won't support until they see you making big moves. So for the ones that are
Yeah.
taking time to be here tonight, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We definitely appreciate it. So, man, it's so nice to meet you. Like I said, shout out to Skateboard Pete.
The CEO.
That's my dog, man. He and I have done this a couple times. For anybody that's checking in, just a quick brief history. I've been in the business for about 12 years. I've been podcasting for about 11 years. I've been doing this for a long time. So it's always a pleasure to meet new people, especially artists that are on their grinds. And I've known Skateboard Pete for a little minute. So I know if you're a part of the movement, that means you on your grind too.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be a part of a movement that's really out here moving and shaking? Because a lot of artists, they're dope, but they're lacking a good team. How does it feel to have such a dope team around you?
It's amazing. I feel honored to be honest, to be even in the presence of them. Um just ever since I started being with them, I've been going everywhere with them, just supporting because, you know, they show me love, so I want to show them love. Yeah.
Absolutely. So tell us, take us back. How did that situation come about? How you got involved?
Wow. So this is fire. I ain't gonna lie. So I see on Facebook it was a performance for Skateboard Pete's birthday. So I was like, okay, I'm signed up for it. I signed up for it. And in May, he hit me up. He was like, yo, I have a show going on. Would you like to do it? I was like, yeah. He says a showcase and a concert. I was like, okay. So I'm asking him, like, which one am I supposed to be in? He said, not really showcase, because you got experience. You can do the concert or whatever. I was like, okay, I'm honored. I'm down. So I did the concert or whatever. The next morning, he was like, people was asking about me and like talking about me and stuff. And I was like, me? Talk about me? So then he was like, I had put on Facebook, I wanted a manager. And he hit me up and he was just talking to me like, yeah, we need to have a meeting. So yeah, and I always wanted to be in BGE. So when he asked, I was like, really me? So like, okay. So yeah, and I've been here since I believe
Man,
June.
that's dope. Congratulations, first and foremost, on that, because there's a lot of dope talent out there, and he chose you, my girl. So
Yeah,
that means you out here doing your thing. He's seen the talent,
yeah,
he's seen the grind, he's seen the work. All that stuff matters when it comes to someone choosing you to be a part of their situation, because you
yeah.
know they don't want they want an asset, not a liability. And you
Hmm.
definitely sound like you're a huge asset to his team. So again, congratulations on that. But let's find out about your journey. I know a lot of people may know, but some
Yeah.
may not know. When you first started doing music, about what age was
Hmm.
that?
I started writing when I was 8 years old, but I started officially recording when I was well in 2019. You
Okay.
know, being an adult, I can actually, make my own moves. So
Yeah.
yeah, I started recording then.
So taking it back, when you first started writing, were you doing like more poetry stuff, or were you actually writing music?
Well, I would just walk around the house just singing random stuff. I was like, oh, I like that, but I never wrote it down. I would just memorize it.
Got you.
So yeah,
Absolutely. So any of those songs that you wrote back then, have you since recorded?
no,
You're like, I've grown since then. We talking about other stuff
yeah,
now. I know that's right. She said, I'm on my grown woman ish now. You know what I'm saying? I know that's right. Have you
yeah,
been working with any other artists out of your city?
yes. I have my fave Big Neat. I have a
Okay.
song coming with Skateboard Pete soon. Let me see. I believe that is Playboy Jock as well. That's one
Okay.
of my best friends.
Dope, dope. That's what you got to do when you're really just kind of starting out, or you're, maybe your first couple years in. You work with the people around you, the people that are also on the rise, people that
Yeah,
if you put them on your song, that they're going to go just as hard for that song as you.
yes.
You
That's
know what
why
I'm saying?
that's what I like to do. Like when people like you want to feature, can I feature? I'm just like, are they going to deliver? Are they going to be able to, do the same? I don't want them to come on here and just do anything. I'm really specific about my music. I don't want
Yeah.
people just saying crazy stuff.
You have to be particular about your brand, because that's what it is. It's your brand. And
Yeah,
it only takes a fraction of a second for someone to come along and do something dumb to affect what you got that you've worked so hard for. So yes, you absolutely
yes,
have to be mindful for various reasons. One, because if they out here doing ignorant stuff, it's going to reflect on your brand. And two, if you kind enough to put them on your song, they better be kind enough to put a budget behind and help you promote it too.
yes.
You can't be out here doing everything yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope
Hmm.
that you got some artists that you're working with. Definitely shout out once again. There's a lot of people checking in, supporting you right now. Looks like most of them are coming in through YouTube. Definitely, we appreciate you guys. So, since you first started doing music, you said since around 2019, have you been mostly
Hmm.
delivering singles, or have you put any full projects out yet?
They have been singles,
Good girl.
but
That's my girl.
I'm re-recording. I'm doing the official version of them coming soon. They're gonna be dropping. So
That's
yeah,
really dope. That's dope. It sounds like that you're definitely on the right path with everything you're supposed to do. When you're an artist on the rise, you got to feed the people. They hungry. They want to
yeah,
know what you got going on. So you continue to put them singles out there. And what
yeah,
happens is eventually one of them songs that you throw out there is going to stick. It's going to be
yeah,
that song that really catches people's attention and takes you to the next level. So let's talk about that a little bit.
yeah.
Out of all the songs that you put out, which one would you say is the one that's got the most attention so far?
My first song, everybody loves "Do What He Do." Like that's their favorite song. They're like, "Do what he do." Like my mama even sings it. My niece, my nephew, everybody. Like we were singing the song yesterday, and my nephew sat there and waited for the rap part to come in so he can rap it.
How does that make you feel that, your loved ones and your friends and your fam are so supportive of your music?
it makes me so it surprises me sometimes. I'm like, okay, y'all actually like my music. I'm gonna keep giving y'all more because they actually do show out. Like majority of them are on the live right now. So
Shout out to them checking in, keep supporting her most definitely. So let me ask you this, for people who haven't had the opportunity to hear your music yet, which we're going to put the whole world on game, right?
yeah.
What do you want them to feel? Because music to me is like a feeling. It's an emotion. What do you want them to feel when they listen to your music?
Well, I do a lot of kind of. I'm very versatile, so I feel like I just can like mix or like tune into whatever anybody's going through.
Yeah.
So it's like just I want them to resonate. Like if you're going through this, that, and the third, just know I have a song for it.
I love that. You have to be versatile as
Yeah,
an artist because that's what makes you marketable. Now, you probably got something for the ladies, you got something for the fellas, you might have
yeah,
something for the smokers, you got something for the strip club. You got to have a little bit of everything, right?
yes,
I know that's right.
very
So,
much.
let's talk about your creative process. How does your music actually come together? Do you sit down and write still, or do you get in the studio and just kind of punch in? How does your music come together?
I write like
Okay.
I'll just be playing around with. I'll just be singing randomly or something. It just I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? I like this. I just keep it and try to process it, and
Yeah,
then I'll end up writing it down. I usually do hooks. Like hooks come up first always.
got you. That was gonna be my next question. So you come up with the hook first, and then you build the song around it.
Yeah.
Dope, dope. Let's talk about production wise. Who are some of the producers
Mhm.
that you worked with?
I work with a lot of people from YouTube, but my main producer I worked with was my friend GDB.
Okay.
She's one of the greatest female producers ever. I don't care
That's
what
what I'm
nobody says.
talking about, a female producer. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I love it. I'm here for it. I'm all for it. I love seeing women on their grind. I support all of
yes,
you. Any of you women that are out there working, keep doing your thing because I understand I've been in this business a long time and I understand how hard it can be for us women sometimes. So, is she from your city?
yes. She's from my city.
Dope, dope. Definitely. Give out her name one more time.
GD Beats.
That way,
G
oh, go ahead.
GDBEATZ.
Got you. So beats with a Z at the end.
Yes.
Dope. That's what's up. So let's talk about, some of the stuff that you've been working on. I know that you said that you went out to Skateboard Beats birthday event and then you followed up with a
Yeah.
concert, right?
Yes.
So let's talk about that a little bit because I'm a big advocate of artists going to like showcases and performance events because it's just dope for different reasons. One, it's practice if not for nothing. It helps you get your stage
Hmm.
presence up. You meet new people, as you did.
Yeah.
Talk to us about how important it is for you to get involved in some of those events and let us know if you have anything coming up, in the next month or so.
Okay. Well, I feel like it's really important because you're basically forcing somebody to listen to your song instead of just posting it on Facebook. They
Right.
have to listen to it. So you're what I feel like performances are always gonna have you let you get fans. Like you're always gonna get a fan, one or two when you perform. And yeah, my main reason. My next performance will be in Columbia, September 25th at 6 o'clock. So yeah,
Okay. Columbia, South Carolina.
yes,
I know that's right. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to keep you posted because I'm out here in Atlanta, and I don't know if you're familiar with
mhm,
Bigger Rankin. That's my OG. Been working with him for a long time. That's who I do all my events with. So I'm gonna keep you posted. Our next event's gonna be, I believe, October 27th, whatever that last Thursday of the
okay,
month is. So I'll keep you posted. If you want to make that ride out here to the 8, you know
mhm,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So what are some of the other things besides music that we can catch Lyric ENT into? Are you into like other business ventures? Talk to us about that.
I'm not. I don't have any other ventures. I used to like businesses. I like to support a lot of businesses though.
Okay. I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah,
So, what do you enjoy doing? I know music is your passion, it's your love.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We love music, right?
yeah.
Outside of that, what do you enjoy doing like in your leisurely time?
hanging out with friends, my niece and nephew,
Yeah.
shopping,
I know that's right.
and work. That's all.
Yeah, most definitely. I ask this because this is the type of stuff that your fans are going to want to know. They're going to be like,
Yeah.
I want to know what she likes to do when she's not doing music. You know what I'm saying? And really it's really about that spending time with your family because, as we know,
Yeah.
life is crazy, life is short. We don't know when it's our time. So yeah, you got to get as much time in with the family as you can, most
Yeah.
definitely. So now I know you mentioned a little while ago that you put out already that did I understand you correctly saying like you're gonna re-record them and put them
Yes.
out? Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. Is it because you just think that you can produce a better quality? Talk to us. And there's nothing wrong with that because a lot of artists
Yeah.
do that. They'll re-record their music because they get a better mix and master and maybe their delivery is a little bit better. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, I just needed to be mixed and mastered. Yeah, so Pete was telling me, yeah, you have to redo all these songs. I'm like, wow, I do. He's like, yeah, that has to be mixed and mastered. So I'm like, okay, I'll redo them. So
Yeah, listen, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because as an
yeah,
artist, you want to give people the best quality possible.
yeah,
Somebody's asking about your social media. We usually give the social media out at the end of the interview. That's my format. But go ahead and give them your social media since somebody's asking.
my Instagram is lyric__ent. So just follow me on Instagram. That's where all my, you know, fun stuff is at.
Got you.
So yeah,
Absolutely. Most definitely. So when are you going to start the re-recording process?
I've started on two of the songs. I only have one more left,
Okay.
and
You
they're
record
also gonna be on my album.
dope. So the songs that you're re-recording, how did you narrow it down to which ones that you wanted to re-record and then place on your album?
Well, it's been like a year, like a year from now. A year ago, I was just like, okay, I want to do an album. I want to do an album. So I was gonna do 5 EPs and an album. But then last week I was like, I'm not gonna do that because I don't have enough time. Because I wanted to drop on my birthday, which is next month. So I said I'll just do an album. So I was looking at like my notebook. It has all my songs and stuff, like the order and everything. So I'm like, I want this song, this song, this song. But I was always gonna put them 3 songs on it because that's like the fan favorite. My mom was like, "Is Do What He Do gonna be on the album?" I was like, "Yeah." So yeah, I can't forget that one at all.
Right. It sounds like that's the fan favorite, but what is Lyric ENT's favorite?
My favorite is Lonely Girl. It haven't dropped yet. It's a hidden gem that you'll find out on the album. But that's my favorite because it just resonates with me a lot.
Yeah,
And it's just like a rock kind of song. So yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love when artists are not afraid to experiment with their
Yeah.
voice and their sounds, different style of beats. There's no rule out here that says you have to stick to one genre.
Yeah.
Like, maybe hip hop might be your predominant genre or R&B may be
Yeah.
someone's predominant genre. But if you want to tap into a little bit of rock or country every now and again, in my mind, shoot, that makes you more marketable because now you're opening yourself up
Yeah.
to a broader audience. It's
Yeah.
bigger
Like
than
I
just
said.
just one genre, right?
Yes. Like I said, I try to resonate with everybody and like just make sure everybody can fit in, to my wave. So I don't want to leave anybody out.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree. So let me ask you, as a young lady in this music
Mhm.
business, talk to us about maybe one of the biggest obstacles that you had to overcome, if any, because being a woman in the business.
Well, North Augusta, it's not like a lot of females that do music. So it's like, everybody what people think about females in music anyway. So it's like, I was like, I don't want them to think I'm going to be like the famous females. So I was like, I got to be different. I can't
Yeah.
just come in here and be, because we already know what majority of them talk about or what dudes perceive them to talk about. So
Right.
yeah, I was
Understood.
like, I'm not finna do that. So yeah,
You have to be 100% yourself unapologetically. That's how you're going to
yeah,
build your most organic fan base because you're not putting on a front. You're really just
hmm
delivering them absolutely 100% of who you are. And I love that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, some gonna love it, some may not, but that's cool. We are
Mhm.
not put on this earth to try to please everybody. We just cater to the ones that do love us, right?
Yes.
Most definitely. Now let's talk about videos. You got any visuals out there that people can go check out?
Not yet. It's coming soon.
Okay, so they in the works. My girl's working.
Yeah.
I know that's right. So you got visuals in the works. You got another
Mhm.
performance coming up in South Carolina. You got an
Yeah.
album on the way. You working hard.
Very. It's like every week is something. This is
Yeah.
the most busiest that I ever been.
That's
So
hey, that's
yeah.
beautiful. It feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does feel good.
Would you say that music is your absolute passion?
Yes, it really is. It's always been a passion. Like even in school, I'll be in chorus like every single year because it just was fun, easy. You know, it'll make the day go by faster. Just know that you're going to chorus at the end of the day.
Right, there you go.
So, yeah.
So for all the people who took the time to support you tonight, what do you want to say to them?
Thank you so much. Without y'all, I probably wouldn't keep. I probably would have stopped by now. Um, Go ahead and get my album when it drops. Y'all will know. And just let's turn up Blue Butterfly Gang. You already know what's up.
I know that's right. What do you call your fam?
Blue Butterfly Gang.
I love that. I'm a big fan of that. I tell artists all the time,
Yeah.
rather than calling like your fans, come up with a special name for them. Make them
Yeah.
feel special because they support you. So I love that you already did that. See, you got the whole everything together. That's what I'm talking about. You sent me a record that we're gonna check out. It is called Sideways, correct?
Yes.
Is this one officially out yet?
Not yet. This is the single that will be dropping soon.
Okay, so we about to drop an exclusive on them tonight.
Yes.
I know that's right. Do you have an anticipated release date yet, or is it just safe to say it's coming soon?
Just safe to say it's coming soon.
There you go. I know that's right. So you guys got to stay tuned. We're going to check it out in a minute. Before we get into it, I appreciate you taking some time tonight. When you come here to Atlanta, please let me know so I can have you come sit right next to me and we could do this face to face. Is that cool?
Yes, it's cool.
I would love to extend that offer and have you come through to the podcast studio and catch the whole vibe. Shout out to my bro Bon Simmons checking in. What's going on, big bro? See my people coming on in here too. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. Definitely. Thank you everybody who took the time to chime in tonight. We got Lyric ENT. I know we gave out the social media a little earlier per someone's request, but go ahead and tell them one more time where they can follow you and keep up with the movement.
Follow me on Instagram at lyric_ENT.
Definitely. Website coming soon, right?
Yes.
There you go. I'm throwing it out there in the universe for you. Oh, my business partner checking in too with the grind report. You know what I'm saying? We have a magazine that we've been publishing
Mhm.
for a long, long time. We got to get you in our magazine as well. Big shout out to the
I'm
grind report.
down.
That's my business partner, Shaw Cypher. He's checking in right now. You know what I'm saying? You got more people saying proud of you. They are proud of you. Well, let's see. We got more
Thank
comments coming
y'all.
in. We want to make sure that we see all of them. Yes, that my girl. You did your thing. She showed did. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, it was a pleasure to have you here. I know you got a lot of people checking in. You probably don't want to forget nobody. Do you just want to give a broad shout out, or is there anybody in particular that you want to give a shout out to?
I'm just say shout out to BGE and shout out to Blue Butterfly Gang because that's everybody.
Definitely. My babe, he even checked in. He said, keep up the great work. He's a music
Thank
artist and an
you.
engineer too. So everybody here supporting you, my love. Definitely. Yes, the Blue Butterfly Gang. I hope I'm a part of it too. I love butterflies.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we like
It's
blue, we
awesome.
like purple, we like all that. So we're about to get into the record. But I got one last question that I want to ask you before we check it out. We got my girl Lyric ENT checking in right here, as you guys can see, on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. So you got to let the whole world plus the Blue Butterfly Gang know what makes you the industry's most wanted.
Passion, inspiration, and dedication.
Yeah. There you have it. I love it. That's the perfect answer right there. So, look, you guys, without further ado, we got a brand new record. It's called Sideways. It's not even out yet. We're premiering it here first. We breaking records.
Industries Most Wanted.
You dig. So, go ahead and introduce the record for me and let's check it out.
Yo, this is Larry NT, and this is my official unreleased single, Sideways, featuring the one and only Big Neek.
Hey, if you guys are rocking with the record, I need you to go ahead and drop them flames inside the chat room. Let her know that you're rocking with it.
Lyric. Big Neek. A BGE. This for all my haters. Yeah.
This is for all my haters.
Sideways, sideways, sideways. Why you looking at me? At me, at me. Why you looking at me sideways? Why you looking at me sideways? Why you looking at me sideways? Like you hate me. Yeah, she a 10, but she will never win. Cause she be handle folks that's destined to win. That's destined to win. She ain't my friend. Cause she been doing slick shit from the beginning. Oh, why you mad, ho? Oh, why you hating? Are you mad cause we ain't got no relations? Or are you mad cause this table is taken? Go ahead, ho. Yeah, you fake, you hating and soaking. Cause I'm really glowing. And yes, I am showing and blowing up. Why you hating and crying?
That's a lot of fire coming in.
Just need to stay at home cause we don't give a fuck. Looking at me sideways. Why you looking at me sideways? Why you looking at me sideways?
This might be the new theme song, y'all.
You hate me. I said sideways, sideways, sideways. Why you looking at me, at me, at me?
Why you looking at me sideways like you hate me, dawg? If you're not showing up, then what the fuck you near me for? I took a big ass loss, damn near lost it all. Now look at me, I'm the future, yeah, I do it all. I ain't got time to play these games, I be on what y'all be on. Ain't nothing picture perfect, but I plan to make it fall like the energy I'm giving. Better get it before I'm gone. Y'all be preaching about the same shit, I'm tired of moving on. Fuck with me if you fuck with me. Ain't nobody harder cause them bitches really suck to me. Ain't nobody out here moving like I'm moving. Damn, baby, if you thought that you could fuck with me, go ahead, say it. I don't make the rules of the city, I just play in it. If you want war with me, better get some spins with it. Cause I'm coming harder than you think I'll make you feel it. No, I'm coming harder than you think I'll make you feel it.
Sideways, sideways, sideways. Why you looking at me, at me, at me? Why you looking at me sideways? Why you looking at me sideways? Why you looking at me sideways? Like you hate me.
Don't be looking at me sideways. Fuck what you talking about. No, I hit the highway. Lyric, get 'em.
Girl, that hoe had to learn her lesson. Now she at home, always stressing.
That's what you get for messing with Big Neek, Big Red. Get 'em.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all did that. That record is fire. Let me say that's the new anthem. Why y'all looking at me sideways? Why y'all looking at me sideways? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of vibe we on. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what you're doing is good. So, you know, why they looking at you sideways? Because they ain't on what you on. They ain't at your level. They ain't feeling the vibe that you it is. Definitely. Shout out to everybody checking in. You getting fire emojis from your people, from my people. So guess what? It's a hit. Yes, and it's coming soon. So this is what I say that you definitely got to have a visual for that. You got to have a really dope visual for that record.
That's the one that we're doing it for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it was such a pleasure to have you on here tonight. Like I said, when you come out here to the Atlanta area, by all means, I would love to have you come through the podcast studio so we can do this face to face. Anybody that may have tapped in late, one more time, make sure they know where to follow you at and keep up with you on your social platforms.
Follow me on Instagram at lyric_ENT.
Definitely. Again, I go by Tampa Mystic. If you're not following me, make sure you follow me on social media at Tampa Mystic. I'm going to hit that follow back. As long as you engage, I'm going to engage back with you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we up out of here, you guys. Y'all have a great night.
Peace.
Love